You're saying initially this was for homeless veterans?
Yeah.
In the 1890s?
Well, actually, it was 1887 and 1888.
1887.
Several families, they owned a bunch of land here, and they wanted to develop it, but they had no way to make money. No one was settling it.
Right.
So they took where all their properties met up, and they donated approximately 1,000 acres, and it was deeded to be permanently maintained as a home for disabled veterans, especially unemployed ones.
And that's what this property is?
That's correct. So there's about 400 acres remaining. Most of the rest of it that's gone has been stolen, often without written agreements.
Stolen by whom?
Developers.
I see.
Land developers, yeah. And most of the buildings you see here now, though, were constructed in 1960 when the VA, that was about the second or third time that the VA rebuilt the whole place. But then there was an earthquake in 1971 called the Silmar earthquake. There was no significant damage to any of the buildings here. However, UCLA formed a group, like a council, with some other folks that tried to act like they had authority over this place. They came and said that they had found, even though they published no reports, no findings ever, nothing, that there was potential, quote unquote, potential earthquake damage to many of the buildings that were housing upwards of 5,000 veterans at the time. So in a matter of literally about 2 weeks, I can actually show you all the newspaper articles of when they were doing this and veterans crying and saying, don't do this, don't do this. About 2,000 of them were kicked out to the street. And that was the beginning of Los Angeles becoming our nation's capital of veteran homelessness.
Andre Butler, Marine Corps, served in over Vietnam. I'm a Vietnam era vet.
I'm sorry. I'm just a soldier. That's all I am.
I joined the military 2 days after September 11th. I got injured. I got 3 Purple Hearts in Iraq. I got shot, which got sent me home. And then, you know, I come out here and see this with all my other brothers, most of them infantry, most of them combat veterans.
Finally, one night, I sit on this bucket, just right here. And I was holding a knife to my neck. And I heard a little ka-chunk, and the knife went in. And I was like, that was easy.
We're struggling out here. You know, you give me a sandwich a day and I'm good, or in a bag, and the next thing you want to do is throw us in a mental health facility saying that we're crazy.
As you can see, the VA, with the federal budget this year, $240.3 billion, that was the request, and they can't even keep this maintained at all. And what we've done out here, right outside the VA gates, with absolutely no budget and just getting veterans together, it's clean, it's organized, it looks nice. And here, it's an absolute disgrace. I mean, this is insanity. Where's the money going? It just goes to show this is a huge fraud.
My husband was Staff Sergeant Eddie Manyweather. He was killed in Iraq. I see all the other veterans that are homeless, and I just wonder, who cares about us?
So this is where they came for help. There's a reason why veterans are here. They're looking for help.
2 drill sergeants took that away from me. And I hope, excuse my French, but they raped and sodomized me. And
I'm Nina Griffith. My father was Billy Kemp Griffith. He served in the Marine Corps, front lines, was pulled out. He suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder. An episode when I was 14, I went to go wake my dad up and he was hollering and screaming. I woke up and he had a sawed-off shotgun in my mouth. And September 24th of 2014, my dad committed suicide. He hung himself. And
I really feel that low point that comes is when a lot of guys start to play with that idea of suicide.
And people looked at us and wanted to get rid of us, push us underneath the rug.
expedite housing or create some type of same-day services for the veterans. And it's true that the trust is very broken. There's been a lot of promises that haven't been fulfilled.
You have problematic people out here that can't just stay anywhere. And the reason why they're here, because they're pushed away from other part of societies in these counties.
I don't stand up to this shit, I'm gonna get killed, so fuck you, it's gone. Your head's gonna roll, bitch. He fucking, take his fucking name down. Take his fucking full name so you fucking
It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy to see. Unfortunately, it happens. You know, I've had a few friends that died on this block. I had to identify them. I had to identify 4 bodies in 1 week.
Good? You good? Yes, sir. Okay, Jeremy, please just on top of the casket.
Oh, we can go straight down, German, and then we're gonna go feet first. So what do we do?